Thanks. Hey Nina, I know you miss Sandeep, but you were saying the same stuff about Indapri, that you wanted him. So somebody else will come. Somebody else will come. What you've got to do is when you find somebody that you like the look of them, you like how they talk to you, got to take it very slow, very slow. This, inviting them over and getting things happening like this, and then you actually saying to them, oh, there's an Indian guy walking past as I'm speaking. There's an Indian guy walking down the other part of the club. But yeah, you've got to take it slower with these people. Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is when you were with Indapri, and he only wanted this friends thing, you were wanting more with him, but you couldn't get more with him. So then, like, Sandeep's come along into the picture and it worked out really well to start with. While we're waiting for people to get online, let's have a look at that for you, okay? I know you had a yes or no from yesterday, but let's have a look again. I know that you pulled some stuff yesterday when you couldn't sleep and all of this, so let's just have a look. We'll just use these, just briefly, top and bottom. Do you want the Indian guy at the club? You don't even know what he looks like. Could be terrible. I just seen him, he didn't have a turban on, but he just walked through, and in there, he's got the very dark Indian skin. Like some of the Indian people here, they got like almost like a yellowish kind of tan color. That guy was very, very dark. And he was probably 5'10", 5'11", and I'd say he was more of the heavy set kind of guy, not fat, more of the heavy set kind of guy, but not skinny. And he had all black clothing on as well, like a tight t-shirt around his arms just then. I don't know where he went. I don't know if he went into the poker machine area or he went down to the snooker area. Hey there, Leanne. Leanne, you're in luck. I'm just going to pull 6 cards, top and bottom, for Nina about where things are going with Sandeep. And I'm being generous at the moment, so I'll pull 3 cards from the top and 3 cards from the bottom from you. Do not put a question on there. I'll just tell you messages that you need to hear right now, okay? But first we're doing Nina. Show me Nina and Sandeep. Is this going to pick back up again? Yeah, but there was different ones. You said that all of them just want to do this whole friends with benefits thing. You've got to change your whole profile that you're not looking for that. You're looking for something serious, a serious commitment. And if that's what you want, though, you know, I remember there was at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 of them that you said they were looking for a commitment. Remember the one that I think you went to the beach and you had dinner and stuff and you had a walk and it was really nice, and they wanted to take it slow and get to know you and that because they were looking for someone to be with. That's what I think, sometimes that's what you're looking for. Other times you get this agenda going on where you just want one after the other after the other. Just saying hello, I'm boarding on my flight to Vegas. Woo! Have a great time in Vegas. Let's do some quick cards for you in Vegas, Chris. Show me Chris in Vegas. Show me Chris in Vegas. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. We don't do it here. Chris in Vegas. We got love and romance in Vegas. Maybe you're going to get married in Vegas, Chris. What else flung out on the table? Oh, we got some sort of disagreement going on with some guy. There's too many to read on the floor. If you're going to play slot machines or anything like that in Vegas, play something that's got something to do with the number 10. The 2 10s dropped on the floor. One of them was all about the planning and one of them was all about the money. There was way too many cards that just fell on the floor, but the 10 of Pentacles was flipping up. So Chris in Vegas, Chris in Vegas, Chris in Vegas. You're going to have some options. You may have to cut the thing short to come back for some reason. No, don't be gambling. You got 6 of Pentacles here. Don't be gambling. Don't be gambling. Well, don't gamble anything that you can't afford to lose. I don't like 6 of Pentacles. There's some kind of manifestation going on in Vegas. There's a lot of discussion going on, a lot of talking about the future, planning. You're looking at different options about what you want to do in Vegas. You got an upside down tower for some reason came out with Vegas. So I'm wondering whether something else will happen and you've got to come back for some reason. Maybe the flights get delayed, or maybe your plane trip back, the plane is delayed or something. Anyway, have a great time in Vegas. Oh, Asha, my daughter would be extremely jealous of you doing that. My daughter would love to see that. Have a fantastic time, Chris. Yeah, have a fantastic time over there. And happy Thanksgiving, guys. Who are you going with, Chris? Or are you meeting someone there? Oh, and just to get back to Nina, Nina, we have the unknown, we have looking more closely, we have the sly fox here as far as this Sandeep goes. It's not looking very good here. You are desired and everything, not just by him. You need to start looking at what's going to give you happiness and grounding, and your wishes eventually might come true down the track. I'm thinking that there's going to be somebody else come in and replace Sandeep very, very soon. All right, Leanne, I was going to pull 3 cards for you. Leanne, don't ask a question. I don't normally do all of this freebie stuff anymore, but this is not a question. You could be asking a question in your mind, Leanne, but this is just 3 cards what you need to see. 3 cards for Leanne. What's Leanne need to see? Your cousin and 2 of the friends. We'll have a fantastic time. Be safe. Look after yourself. Don't get into any trouble. Leanne, you're going to be going on a journey. There's something new and promising coming in, and you got somebody offering you the hand of love. Just a quick, brief 3 cards. Very nice cards there, by the way, Leanne. So some sort of journey. Could be somebody coming towards you or somebody you're going towards. But there's a new beginning there. There's also something to do with a baby on its way for somebody around you. All right, what do we got? I better get my other phone out, hey. Let's check PayPal. Just gotta wait for that to turn on. Okay, Erica, no problem. I'm just gonna check. I'm waiting for this to turn on at the moment to show me okay, let me see. Let's see who paid first. All right, so we got Jeeta first with a mini. Erica, yes, you've paid $12 US. So Erica, that is a detailed reading for Erica. After that, we have Crystal with a detailed reading. And we lastly have Bethel. Welcome back, Bethel. Bethel with a detailed as well. Bethel, did you just play twice? I think something else just come in. You know what? It showed me that you paid. While I was looking at that and writing it down, it showed me that you paid. That's why I thought you paid twice. Hey there, Egyptian Famous. Welcome to the room. So we've got 4 payments here, 4 donations ready to go, and we've got detailed. I wrote Beth twice. All right, so we got Minnie first up for Jita, followed by Erica with a detailed reading, Chris with a detailed reading, and Bethel with detailed reading. Now, Chris, are you got time to hang around to get your reading, or are you wanting me to do it when I'm finished and send it to you? What's the story there? I'll get onto Jita's and then you just leave me a message there. Let me know whether I'm doing that now or you're hopping on a plane or what's going on. All right. Jita with a mini. Let me just read the question before I start. Pause timer. Jita, will Anjan take action towards me for the relationship? Okay, here we go. Will Anjan, show me Anjan's intention. Is he going to take action towards Jita to create a relationship? Is Anjan going to take action towards Jita for a relationship? Hello, Valentina Pibby, and welcome. Is Anjan going to be taking action towards Jita for a relationship? A lot of new people logging in. It's good. Just make sure you subscribe, thumbs up on the video, guys. I don't know why you got to put a thumbs up, but anyway, do it anyway. Here we go, Jita. Eventually, yes, Jita, there is something going on down the track. At the moment, though, he's got other things going on. We got red 4, black 4, and then we got something that represents his mind. So at the moment, love is there, but it's sort of like behind him. He's got other things going on here. He's also got other female energy on him. Now, this could be his mother, his sister. It can be some other kind of energy trying to tell him what to do, basically. It can be your energy trying to push a situation at the moment. This would be where somebody's just sort of looking all around, looking at what they've got, all of that. We have the soulmate sitting at the top here. We have responsibilities, not my problem, not my responsibility. We got that kind of feeling going on here. But then we have this rush of love. So would he be pursuing something with you? Not right now, but eventually there's this, it's like 1 minute he will show you a massive thing of love and affection. The next minute you're sort of waiting to hear from him, that sort of thing. Your wishes will be coming true. So if your wish and your desire is that he comes forward, he makes something happen, you do have wishes and things coming true. You are looking towards the future about what's going on. The weird thing is you've got a whole sequence here that represents a pregnancy and a baby girl in the future. So I don't know if you're planning on having babies or whatever, Jita. May or may not be Anjan that I'm looking at here, but there is definitely a baby girl on the horizon. We've got this third party interference thing to do with this Anjan guy. Now, it can be that there's another female, let's say that his mother wants him to meet her best friend's daughter. So it can be where somebody's trying to force him to communicate or be with this other person, and Nina, the Indian guy, is just outside the window here. That's another one. I think he's Indian. Now, we have 2 women at the bottom of the deck looking at 1 male. And they're all different symbols, so they're not related. He's looking at long-term commitment down the track, possibly you, but at the moment this is more about fun, entertainment, and having a good time. It can be two sides of you where he wants to give you a little bit. The female, is she romantic? Well, this one here, which I think is you, yes, she is. Bottom of the deck, I'll get some more cards out to clarify. Is this, because this could be two sides of you. This can be he looks and he knows that you want long term, but he's wanting play and fun. It could be two people as well. Show me more on the two queens, top and bottom for each. No, there's nothing to do with romance and stuff here. This is more to do with work and structure and learning and moving forward. There's absolutely no hearts coming out with all of this. This is money and responsibilities and having to do things that you've got to do. So she could be somebody that works with him, or she could be somebody that's telling him you've got to get proper education, you've got to get more money, you've got to buy a house, all of this sort of thing. The other one is possibly a family member that he has to be in contact with. It looks like something to do with sickness or something like that in family. So yeah, bottom of the deck, there's a lot of people in the picture here. We got two jacks, two queens, and then we got some kind of, it's almost like a hereditary thing, or I can't be with you right now because my grandmother's very sick and I have to look after my grandmother. You know, that kind of feeling. I'm not getting a running off romantic with somebody else. But when I look at what's his intentions for the future, what's going to happen, I was trying to catch Pete's attention there. Pete told me the other day. Pete has a thing where he has some sort of messages come to him now and again. He doesn't work with it, he doesn't like looking at it, but he said when he walks past me, sometimes he picks up on colours. And I said, I'm curious, like, I'm going to write when Pete walked past. It was Jeter. Because I said when he's seeing pink and all of that, I think I might be reading about love. He said he literally sees colour around me when he walks past. And one time he was walking past, he's seen green, and I said, oh, well, it must have been about either healing or money. So anyway, Jeter, the buzzer went before, so we're just going to do quickly on the thing. Okay, Jeter. Let's see what else about Anjan. Up next, we've got Erica with a detailed reading, please. Okay, Jeter, last messages on you and Anjan, and then we'll do a quick yes and no energy read. Slow and steady wins the race, wishing, hoping, waiting. Slow and steady wins the race, looking at everything, pulling everything apart, trying to work out what you're going to do. If fate means for this to happen, it will happen. You've got the fate card there. We do have him hardworking, but very desirable, not just to you. So we do have that kind of energy coming in. We do have these fears and worries about some kind of cheating. You always might be sitting there thinking, oh, maybe he's got other options, maybe he's looking at other women, because we do sometimes have the women coming out, but when I go further to look at them, I don't see anything between them. We've got a lot of hard-working energy here. So not much there really about him moving forward. I think eventually he will take action to do something, but I think there's excuses at the moment. We'll do these instead for your energy reading and a yes or no. So just think about one yes or no. We'll get 3 cards from the bottom for an energy read, 3 from the top for your yes or no, or just energy reading anyway. All right, here we go. We've got yes, yes, and maybe. So your question is a yes, maybe yes. Howley WC, welcome, another newbie to the room. Please make sure everybody is subscribing. Now and again, when I'm feeling generous, I do throw in a couple of like star signs for people. If we get too busy, I won't be doing the free star signs. You've got luck on your side here. You've got a sexual attraction. It can represent fertility and babies. And you've got taking a chance on something, letting it flow and taking a chance. Bottom energies, just to finish off. Even if this Anjan is not desiring you, plenty of people are. You're going to grow some sort of foundation here and look at the bigger picture coming up. Be wary of somebody that's trying to step into your picture. Be wary of that. Can be somebody trying to stab you in the back there. Female usually when I see that. All right, now we've got Chinese people coming in right beside me, Nina, and you've never expressed an interest in Chinese people, just that. All right, so who have we got? Erica up next, and I'll just quickly check PayPal and write down who else has paid. Now, people, please be aware, it is 25 to 12 here. I am in a lunch area. Sometimes on weekdays, the workers, they come in here to have their lunch. If that's the thing that's going to happen today, if you are making payments from now forward, if you are making payments, be aware that if you've done PayPal, you've got three options. Number one, I can reverse the money back to you if I can't get on live and do your reading. Number two, you can send me an email, or you can join me on WhatsApp if you're already on there, and we can do a recording and I'll send you a link. And the other option is you wait till next week. We just leave the money sit and we wait till next week and you're first up online. Even if you're not here, I do it while I'm on live and I give you a timestamp. But yeah, so you've got three options there: money back, email reading, or wait till the next time I'm on live. Now, if you're using SUPACHAT, I cannot refund the money. So be very wise if you're going to use SUPACHAT. If you're happy to send me an email and me record your reading and send it to you, which is basically an expensive private reading when I do that. So you're getting it at a very, very big discount when I'm doing that. The only reason I offer it is if you've made payment, I have to either give you your money back or give you a service. All right, we have, after Bethel, we have Nita. Nita has paid for a detailed reading. And then we have Holly. Welcome to the room and thank you for the donation. You have paid in Australian dollars. Okay, let me see what that is. Australian dollars. Okay, you must have paid just shy of the 12 US dollars, okay? So just probably another US dollar would have made that up. So I'm assuming Holly, my newbie, Holly, I'd say that that is a detailed read as well. Alrighty. It's too much for a mini read, but it's just shy of the detailed reading. So people that are new here, before I do the next reading for Erica, PayPal conversion on the app. Okay, so people that are new here, if you're paying in a different currency, if you're from the UK or you're from India or you're from Spain, please go on Google, bring up a conversion of the money, and then when you go to PayPal, pay that in US dollars, whatever your currency is, okay? Because I do have a thing where I can check and go into the currency. But yeah, Holly, I think what's happened there is you've paid the 12 US dollars and it's taken a bigger chunk than it normally does. Yeah. So normally it only takes about 50 cents, half a dollar. Yeah, but that's taken about $1.50 off that payment for some reason. Anyway, don't worry about it today. You're new here. That's all good. It converted the US to my dollar and then it paid it for... Well, you know what could be happening as well? Oh no, it shouldn't be that either. It shouldn't be that because I'm using a converter that is up to the date. So sometimes my dollar, you'll pay 12 US dollars and sometimes I'll be getting $19.50 Australian, and other days you'll pay the 12 US dollars and I'll get $16.50. So when I seen your payment, I thought that must be lower. Anyway, but it's only slightly lower, so don't worry about it. So everybody that's new, everybody that's listening right now, if you're wanting these readings, $7 US, $12 US, if you're using SUPACHAT, it is higher because of the fees. And plus I don't get the money for a month or 2 months or even 3. Okay? All right, so let's move on. Oh, it's taxes and fees. Okay, thank you, Chris. I knew it was a fee. I didn't know anything about the taxes. All right. So Erica, we're looking at, with a detailed read, what is the unexpected financial expense that may be coming up towards you and Lance? In the last reading I did for you, I mentioned about it's coming from a third party or something to do with law. Okay, hopefully it's not too big, whatever it is. I do kind of recall saying something like that. All right, so this is a detailed reading, Holly. The last one you were listening to was a mini read. It goes for, I set the clock for 5 minutes, we go for about 7 or 8 minutes. I set the clock for 10 minutes, we go for about 12 to 15 minutes. All right, Erica and Lance, show me what's going to happen financially. Is there a big debt coming? Where is it coming from? I don't know how I'm going to identify where it's coming from. I may be able to identify. Let's nominate that the Queen of Diamonds, which is the bitchy kind of card sometimes, the Queen of Diamonds will represent his ex-wife, okay, or something to do with her. So the Jack and the Queen of Diamonds, we're going to say it's something to do with her. All right. If we see the clubs, we'll say it's something to do with work. If we see hearts, I'm going to say it's something to do with the house, like something falls on the roof and breaks the roof and you've got to replace the roof, or something smashes into the front yard. Okay, so we're going to say hearts is to do around the home, clubs is to do with work or insurances and things. Oh no, insurances and taxes and things will be the spades. Let me write this down. Let me restart the clock. So we're going to say hearts is home. Diamonds is to do with the ex. Spades is to do with law or insurance. And clubs will be to do with something to do with working energy or travel, okay? That just helps me to identify what kind of bill this is that's coming towards you. Okay, let's restart the clock. Show me, Lance and Erica, when I last did a reading for Erica, it showed possible bill coming in that they will have to, financial expense coming towards them. Show me a bit more detail about what this is. Where's this expense coming from? And also show me if there's income coming in after that, like something more coming in after that. Like coming in to help, not the opposite. Okay, let's see what we get. We got work and diamonds. So, because we got the ex, something to do with the ex or the family. And then we've got the clubs, which is the travel or the work. The 10 is here in the middle. That can be a government issue. We'll just get some more. Show me more about this diamond person and the jack person. You have some kind of reprieve after it though. You have some kind of payout after it where you're actually receiving money. So it's almost like you put money into something and you've got to sort something out. And you've also got a sale thing here, okay? What I forgot to mention was the work travel one could actually represent buying and selling house or renovation. With the home, the hearts thing has come out. That's why I'm thinking the home and the house thing is together here. And plus you've got 2 10s, which normally represents house and everything. So I feel partially there is going to be some sort of big expense that you didn't see coming around the house. The hot water heater might die. The washing machine might die. You know, something that's going to cost $2,000, $1,500, something to replace. That's a big ticket item. Okay, so I'm seeing that for starters. In the middle, I'm seeing the ex or something to do with the ex and wanting to go to court, arguing about it. This doesn't look nice, whatever it is. And then there's some sort of new responsibility, new kind of payment thing or something that's owed. So she may be finding out that somebody got, you know, $10,000 from their ex 5 years later, that they got this money, and she's finding out how they did it, and then she starts to make a plan to get this money. It's not a lot of money, but yeah, there could be a hiccup there, and it could even be where you two stand your ground and say, no, she's not entitled to this. I know you already worked out all about his retirement money or money he gets for injury, disability, any of that sort of stuff. But let's say that she got herself into some sort of trouble. And I heard from somebody that lives in America, did I start that? Yeah, somebody that if you get divorced, your ex-husband is financially responsible for things for you. If you, however, remarry, that contract becomes null and void. So I'm seeing something turning in your favor, because you've got 9 of diamonds and 10 of diamonds sitting over here, and you've got the 2 twos sitting here, and you've got happiness sitting here. So your outcome on whatever's going to come is very, very good. But in the middle, we've got a bit of a strained energy. So I think, number one, there is something that's going to break or need replacing, and you didn't see it coming. This was not part of the plan. You moved into the house, you painted the rooms, whatever, and then you're starting to notice the smell, and you find out that there's a pipe leaking in the cement and in the wall, and you have to get it all ripped up and fixed. So I feel there's something like that coming. I feel there is some kind of argument and crap going on with the ex, but I don't think much will come of it, because you've got a really good outcome here. So there's also, I'm just noticing this, and what I failed to write down there, 10 is the hospital, black 10 is the hospital, this is a new doctor, this would be surgery. So there may be some surgical expense. So I'm seeing 3 things here. Something to be repaired around the house, something to do with the ex but it turns out in your favor, and a surgery expense. So that's what I'm seeing there. I forgot to write health and surgery. I'm going to put that in there. It's those 2 together. Health, surgery is those 2. All right, let's just see what we get with the tarots on this one, Erica. So we had 3 things come out there. Have you ever heard the old saying, it comes in 3s? I know that when we, I think it was the dryer broke. The dryer broke, the kettle broke, and the fridge had problems. We had 3 electrical things that broke. Then we had 3 big things that broke. We had the hot water system had to be replaced, the oven inside the house had to be replaced, and the washing machine. And in total, those 3 things came to about 10 grand. So that was a big expense. So it may be something like that, where one thing goes wrong, then another thing, so it piles up. So be prepared for that. As in regards to her and the ex, I don't know what possibly she could be coming forward with, but I have heard that if, let's say she needed surgery, she hasn't remarried, he's still responsible somehow. He may compassionately feel responsible. I don't know. But let's see. Show me what else is happening with Lance and Erica and their financial situation. What's coming towards them and how are they going to cope with it? The big expense I was seeing is for pleasure. It was buying a house and it was really good. So the one thing could be, you go out, you find the house that you want, you start filling out all the paperwork, you've worked out your loan and everything, and then suddenly there's a big price hike with the insurance rates and there's a big upscale on the interest rates to buy the house. So if you're getting a loan for part of it, using money for part of it, the loan money that you borrowed suddenly skyrockets and the payments go double. That's currently happening here. It can be something like that when I see that 10 and 10. Okay, we got surgery coming out again. So I don't know if Lance needs surgery because it's sitting right next to him. Yeah, we got surgery and then recuperation. So if something happened to him, if he injured and he needed stitches or he broke his leg and he had a plaster on, whatever money he's pulling in doing work, maybe he can't work for 8 weeks because of an injury. So that could be part of it as well. She's not showing up in here at all. We do have a connection to the past. We have victory and success over that though. And we have this little bit of money. Your first 3 cards are actually 666. So don't get alarmed about the devil, but we got 6 of Wands, which is victory and success. We have the 6 of Cups, which is to do with the past. And we have 6 of Pentacles, which is giving a little bit, not giving at all. For me, looking at something around the home, 6 is all about your responsibilities. Keeping the hot water on. Keeping the gas pipes, you know, like there's no gas leak and smells in the house or stuff like that. So this is all about 3 responsibilities and it coming in 3s. And it's something to do with the home and the past as well. Medically speaking, this could be something to do with a hereditary issue, or it could mean that, let's use the example of breaking the leg. A family member broke the leg in exactly the same spot, doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So it relates backwards to somebody else. You will need to rest and recuperate coming up and not make any quick judgment calls. I see that you're going to be very, very busy trying to get everything done. You've actually got a payout thing here. You've got a payout card sitting right above your head. So that's actually in your favor. That's a good thing. Bottom of the deck, rescuing somebody. I kept picking up on that. Even though he might not financially and legally be responsible for, what's her name, Jahan or something, he may feel emotionally that this is the right thing to do to help. There's something to do with taking your power back and then juggling the money, trying to make things work out better. All right, that's what we got, Erica. Hopefully that's gave you a bit of clarity on certain things there. What we can do next time, not right now, what we could do next time is go, let's put it into 3 sections and see what's going on around her, what's going on around the house and possible things like to do with health and well-being, and what's going on outside of that with insurances, interest rates, all of that. Okay, so we could break it up into 3. Yes, it did. Okay, thank you. All right, so that's you, Erica. Up next, we got Chris with a detailed read. Erica, we'll give you these. Just think about yes or no twice in case it comes out. More messages for Erica and Lance on the financial situation, what's coming towards them. And Erica has 2 questions in mind. If you want to present the answer, yes or no, or maybe, please do so. Here we go. Good luck. All right, so your second question is a no. We got the no here on whatever your second thoughts were. Your messages are about a new house or new job, things looking good and going away. Try not to worry too much about a certain situation. This is where there's an elephant in the room and it's telling you to stop ignoring it. So you might want to say something to Lance, but you just don't say, or you might want to say something to somebody else. You need to listen and be open. Normally this is all about somebody wants to change something or do something differently. You need to listen to what they're saying and be open to maybe a different way of thinking. And you've also got a win-win card. So whatever's going to happen, I'm seeing that the outcome will turn out. It'll be okay, and you'll work it out. I don't know about other people, but me and my husband, whenever something comes along and we got to pay this and we got to pay that, it's like then a lot of work will come in for me to help with that. Or he'll win something and we'll end up with some money. But every step of the way, when we've had different things, and like interest rates going up at the moment, he retired last year and a lot of people, you know, they've got to sell their houses and everything because of interest rates, and it's just getting beyond a joke. We don't have any loans. If he was still at work and we still had loans, we probably would be starting to have a problem with paying things. Yeah, so it's like in our family, even when things get really tough financially with something, it's just like something comes along to fix it. It might be me with my intentions, putting intentions and manifestations out there to make it happen. And my money bowl that I talked about on the last live. All right, Chris, update on Shannon, actions towards you in December. Okay, so there's been a bit of talking going on with Shannon, hasn't there? Chris, I know that you like the poker deck, so we'll focus mainly on the poker deck, a little bit with the tarots. Show me Crystal. What's Shannon's intentions towards Crystal? What's Shannon's intentions and actions towards Crystal? How's things going to go between Shannon and Crystal from Shannon's point of view? What's Shannon going to put out there towards Crystal in December? Not Halloween. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's joining us today. We don't celebrate it here, but I know that it's big for you guys over there. And I'm very thankful for everybody that joins my channel and all the donators and all the people that help me while I'm live. So I'm hoping that you are all having a wonderful time for your Thanksgiving. Crystal's going to have a wonderful time. She's going to watch Usher. Good on you, Crystal. I heard somewhere in the news over here, is it Usher that's trying to run for president? Was it him? Can you imagine that, Usher being the president? Well, you had Donald Trump in there, so the big business tycoon that had his TV show. Oh God, I hated him on that TV show. All right, Crystal, his intentions. Number one, he wants to do what's right for you, for him, for the future. And there's desire there. That's all about desire. He looks at you with desire. He likes the way you look, the way you talk, the way you smell, everything. This is nice energy, but we have confusing energy coming off him at the same time. This would be somebody getting a little bit frustrated with you. Maybe he talks to you and he wants to tell you something, or he wants you to go somewhere with him and you're sort of like, I'm going to be busy, or I've got something else on, or I just feel like this is a conflict of interest between the two of you, but it's not big. It's a little niggling thing. These two things here is he wants to do things your way, the right way, the good way, but it's like but. You know what it feels like? This is him sitting with you, saying everything he knows you want to hear. Everything he knows, this will make Crystal happy. This will make Crystal feel good. This will work with Crystal. Meanwhile, This is where he knows that you wouldn't be into this, or you don't like this, or so this is very opposite connection going on here. This is sitting in the problem area. This would be talking openly. This would be going quiet and not speaking at all. So this is the problem area that I'm seeing here between you and him. It's like this moves 6 steps forward, and then we go 6 steps backward and 8 steps backward. So we still got this up and down crap going on with him. In the middle, we got some sort of argument coming up here. Some sort of forced changes on the horizon around you or him. This could be change of job, change of scenery, change of people. Could be plane tickets to Las Vegas again and the planes don't take off, or they all get grounded or whatever. I'm just feeling like this is you just shutting it off for a while for some reason. So I don't know if you're on a different journey in December with somebody else, and you literally are saying, I'm not entertaining this. Because I don't feel that's his energy. I feel that he's wanting to communicate, he's wanting to have a get together, he wants to surprise you with something, but I feel that you may be saying no thank you or ignoring for some reason. It can represent an argument happens about something as well, but she's looking away from whatever this is. Then the outcome is a nice surprise. We've got a loving sort of energy going on here. We do have a third person in the picture here. We've got 2 males in here, and we've got all the queens on the table. We've got 4 queens here. So what I'm feeling this is, because this is your reading about his intentions and things, him wanting you to be who you are, but then him wanting you to be someone you're not. Wanting you to be happy with things a certain way when he knows that you don't like that. So we've got this really off and on energy through December with him. I feel that you may actually be getting swept away by somebody else during December, and he will be in the background, on the back burner. And I'm not seeing player energy, so don't get me wrong with all the queens showing up. If we had red 3s, red 2s, and we have all of these queens, I'd have to say that he's talking to you, dancing with her, eating with her, you know. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing the queens coming up as you are desired, you are loved, but you come across as cold sometimes with him, or blocking him out, or too much up in your head thinking about everything. So I feel like it's literally like the poker deck is showing me you as the Empress, which she's got 50-50, good, bad, negative, positive. She's everything all rolled into one. So I feel that to him, his intentions are trying to work you out, to go down that path with you. He's off to a good start with the 6 of Hearts and you, and the desire and having some fun. But then it's sort of like, I didn't tell you this, or why can't you just go along with this? You know, and then there's a reconciliation, so it's like you have a fight here, or a disagreement, or you go quiet, or he goes quiet, and then out of the blue, it's like it's all love and romance again, and thinking about each other. Very, very up and down with him. It's like I've told you before, I pick up on this 2 personalities with him. It's like a bipolar disorder kind of person. One minute they're full of happiness and energy, and they could run a marathon, and then still come home, cook dinner and massage your feet for you. The next day, they're laying in bed, they don't want to talk. So I'm feeling that backwards and forwards with Channon, and just popping up when you least expect it. You could be sitting in a beautiful restaurant with Larry enjoying some food and a talk, and your phone goes off and it's Channon, and you're like, haven't heard from him for a week, and bang, there he is. Oh, he does have the bipolar. Okay, yeah, that's right. You told me about that before. Okay, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, I'll just show you. We got the 2 4s coming from him. Now, I don't particularly like when we get a black 4 and a red 4. It can be somebody being devious, deceptive. It's not really bad. They're not trying to hurt anybody or anything, but it can be in 2 minds. Depressed, sad, sitting around the house, happy, energetic, I want you with me. So we've got this on and off energy, but then we got him showing up as 2 different people. We got the loving soulmate connection, we got lots of love, here I am, be with me. You do have twin girls coming out in this today. Was it twin boys the other day? You do have the twin thing coming out. And then we got the other Jack here. This guy is vibrant and fun and into fitness and let's go for a walk. Let's walk all night. I can't sleep. Let's go for a walk at 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's have some fun. And this is desire and passion and sex. This is more, I'm here for you. I'm solid. I want to be here. I want to declare my love to you forever. Very confusing person. I feel that he is your soulmate, unfortunately. I feel if you could pull this thing together, you could be extremely happy and together forever. I think he'd be a fantastic daddy. Bipolar, unfortunate, if that's what he's got, because very hard. Take it from experience. I grew up with a parent with bipolar. Very hard on the emotions, because it's not that they don't love and it's not that they're not talented. They've got everything, but it's just like there's too much. It's too much. And the average person, it can be nice to start with and it can be very trying. And I'm talking to somebody that already knows all of this. Yeah, and he's still so far away from you. Let's just do these to finish off, Crystal. And happy travels, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have an absolutely amazing time at the concert. Okay, let's see what's going on with movement with Channon. Is he going to be moving? Let's use these for that. Show me Channon and movement. Is he moving? Is he moving towards Crystal? Now, Crystal, we're going to nominate the Queen of Hearts or Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Wands will be you, okay? And the Pages and the Kings. So Wands and Cups will be you. What's happening with movement and Channon? Like moving house. He's working out the money. No other person come out. This is him doing his own show. Emperor, taking control, taking charge. He's balancing out where he wants to go. So I'm thinking because of movement, he's working out, does he want to go here or does he want to go there? So he's looking at his options at the moment. He will be victorious. He will be doing his move. We haven't got any doubles. Let's see what else we've got in the middle. I'm looking for double numbers, double threes. Okay, we've got double threes there. So it could be in 3 months, could be in 3 weeks, could be on the 3rd of December. But yeah, I'm thinking the move is within three months. He's very patient with what he's doing, but then he wants a new start straight away. So wherever he's going, it looks like he's going somewhere where he's going to make a completely new beginning for himself. And he's going to be working hard with somebody else with this whole move. This could be you. Could be where he gets you to help him move, or I'd like your opinions. What colour should I paint the bedroom, or you know, what furniture should I buy? So it could be where he's moving and he invests in your help with things. Anyway, that's what we got, Crystal. We'll just do these for the yes and no's or the energy reading. All right, I think another payment came in while I've been doing Crystal's reading. So Crystal, we'll just do energy. If you want a yes or no, I'll do it. I'll let you know if it's yes or no. But let's basically do energy just to finish up here. 2 lots. Good luck. First question would be a maybe no. We've got the snake. We've got trying to get to the other side here, feeling stuck here because of some kind of sabotage or something. And then we got you looking at options. These two cards are maybe, this one is definitely no. This is negative energy here. It's actually twin cards as well. This would be medical and medication, and this would be double. So that's twin cards when you look at it that way. Double situation. Second energy reading is a positive, a maybe, and a positive. So your second question would be definitely a sort of a moving into a yes. Very positive energy here. We got abundance and growth and happiness here. We've got you weighing up your situations. You're getting to a high vantage point. You're starting to, what's this person like? What's this job like? You're managing things. You're looking from a vantage point about a situation, and then there's celebration coming up. Normally with the fish, which is money, and then this celebrating, and this is like a new job and looking at all the new options and then celebrating the new job. But that's what we had for you, Crystal, today. So thanks, Chris, and good luck on your journey. Be safe, be well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. All right, Bethel's up next with her reading. Let me just check who else has paid. We might put a stop on the payments right now because it is 12:15. I'm surprised that people aren't in here. So everybody, we're going to put a stop to the payments for now. Be aware that you may be receiving a recording for your reading. And what that means, if you haven't had one before, you're going to have to email me your question. Sophie, you paid? Okay, Sophie, yes, I can see your payment there. Sophie, you're after Holly. Now, Sophie, you probably will need to email me your question. You have paid for a detailed reading. So Sophie, you email me your question and I will record it if I can't finish online. Bethel, I've got you on things, so message me your question, but I'm doing you right now. Nita, send me an email in case I don't get yours done. Now, Holly, you're new here. Holly, send me an email right now. I might get your reading done. Now, what happens, I'll just quickly explain. I'm sitting in an indoor-outdoor area, okay? And the table's over there. The people come in here that work here and they have their lunch usually around, I've noticed that they're coming in later and later. So they usually come in here around 12:30, 1:45. So at the moment we have approximately 15 minutes to half an hour. If we're really lucky, they won't come in here today, or they won't come in till I'm done. So we're going to put a stop to the payments. I'm going to catch up. Anybody that does still desperately want to make a payment and get a reading, you will need to send me an email and send the payment through. Send me an email with your question, and I will, as soon as possible, I will get set up in the room over there. It does have music playing in there, that's why I'm not in there at the moment. I'll do your recording. It'll look exactly like this, and then I'll send it through to you with a private link. Nobody but you and the people that you show it to will see your reading, okay? It will be streamed live, but lived unlisted, which means only the people I send the link to can see it. All right, so getting right along, Bethel, is Bethel there with her question? Question is on PayPal. Bethel Abraham left the room, left the chat. Okay, Bethel. Circle around the sun again in a few days. What you expect in the coming months? Is Bethel not here? Oh, you're here? Bethel, I can only read what's coming in the months, and then you've got a bracket with GE that I can't read anymore. It just says about to circle around the sun again in a few days. What is it you can expect as the coming months come? So it's a general reading about what's coming towards you, but I don't know what you put in the brackets. Did it just say general reading or what? Holly's got my email address. Yes, email now, Holly. You're 2 readings away, so it's going to be at least half an hour, and I'm expecting that the people that come in here, if they're going to come in, they'll be in there then. It just said general. Okay, so general reading for what's coming towards you, court, money, whatever. I'm just writing something down because that man that picks up on colours and things, he just walked past again. So I wrote Bethel and then I wrote his name next to it because I'm going to ask him this time what colours did he pick up on, so I can see what he was picking up on when he walks past me when I'm talking to you, Bethel. All right, okay, so Bethel, general reading for what's coming up. So Bethel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 7 cards to represent December and 7 cards to represent January. Okay, show me December and January. Actually, I'll do 9, 9. I'll do 3 rows of 3 for each. Show me December and January for Bethel. What should she know? What's coming towards her? Okay, December, January. December, January. December, January. All right, so looking at, let's focus on December first. I'll shuffle these while I'm talking. In December, we do have a love connection going on. We have socialising, not just out and about eating food, but at home as well. So I don't know if you're going to be invited to somebody's home or whether you're going to invite them to your home, but there's a nice, loving, balanced connection there. It could just be family. I'm not really seeing who it is. I am seeing a King of Swords or a King of Spades sitting back to back with you, but that's in a negative kind of tone in December. The King of Spades would represent the lawyer. It could represent that police officer as well. Looking at the money and the court thing, it's like you're looking at the positive things of what you're trying to accomplish, what you want to happen. The red 4 would stand for the truth and honesty about things going on. The black 5 is something hidden and secrets going on. It is sitting underneath you though, Bethel, so it could mean that you're holding on to some piece of information that you're going to reveal. Work-wise, it's showing me where you're getting some kind of bonus or some kind of invitation to do something different. You may even be doing some kind of course. So I don't know if you're going to take on some kind of study in December or prepare ready for next year to do a university course, a college course, a short course in something. Now, it doesn't show me this here, but this course I'm talking about, or this thing, I was hearing the word about a revelation, and it's basically like being in tune with something. It's like you're going to have this dream or something and you're going to wake up and be on an agenda. It's going to take you time to get to whatever this is, and you're going to have to convince some people or do some sort of bluffing to get there. But once you get there, you're signing on the dotted line that I'm committed to this. Love and romance, we do have Ace of Hearts, but we've got all diamonds, spades. So I'm seeing a little bit of a fluff as far as romance goes, but it's more to do with socialising in groups of people. The court thing, the police officer and all of that looks pretty heavy, but after it, it looks like a balance comes back to you. Bottom of the deck for December, we have a love romantic thing here. We got a soulmate connection and learning something new. You got the 2 red 4s. That's the only time I like the red 4s. I don't like black and red, and I don't like black and black when we look at 4s because it can be deception. but this is something nice coming towards you. It's structured, it's learning, it feels good. Funny enough, you've got baby girl, tough pregnancy cards sitting here. I don't think it's you though. If it is you, it would be telling me that in the distant future, if you were to go and have a child, it'll be a girl. You'll be wanting a boy, but it'll be a girl. Possibly one after the other. Okay? It may be news about somebody's pregnant, they're having a baby. You've got a loving, nice surprise coming in December. Something's going to make you feel very nice, very happy. All right, let's look at what we pulled for January. I'm hearing that song in my head. January, sick and tired, you've been hanging on me. Oh, am I allowed to sing when I'm online, or will it pick it up? You make me sad with your eyes. I was actually listening to that song recently. All right, January is diamonds, 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 surprises, and a supportive man. We always get this King of Hearts for you about your court case, your money, your finances, whatever. There's somebody there. This literally is the outcome of January. I'm wondering if you're going to win this court case and then he's going to say, this is how much money they need to pay you for what they've done. Because that's mega money. That normally comes out, because we've gone from 6, dropped down to 3, so this is literally where you're thinking they're going to offer you 60,000. They offer you 30,000, you're like, go away. That is totally irresponsible action. They might decide to say, all right, 70,000, we're going to give you 70,000. And you're surprised by this and you're thinking, I don't know whether I offer this, take this or not. But then we got like winning the lottery here. So if we look at this in a medical circumstance, this would be some kind of injury or something, and then you get healthy and fit and everything, and it's just great. This would be like going on a fitness agenda. But I'm thinking this is more to do with success, money. I don't know if you're going to start because this would be, with that 7, this would be like a spiritual enlightenment. That's what I was looking for before. Yeah, spiritual enlightenment. I feel like you're going to transition. It might be from some weird dream that you have where you're awake but you're asleep and someone talks to you. I don't know if this is a guide. It possibly could be a guide that is always with you and guiding you. I really like what I'm seeing for January. There's one irresponsibility card there, frustration card, and there's a little bit of a sickness thing in January. It would be possibly you've been eating too much of the wrong thing, or you haven't been getting out having a walk or something. But it's very minor. The rest of the cards are showing me success, money, movement. Now, if you were to win a court case or play a slot machine and win $100,000, would you move from where you're living? Because this can be about movement, new job, new life, new man. Somebody that's really loving, possibly somebody that's got a lot of money. The description of this man, he would work in building industry or as a chef or a creator, very nurturing, very loving, very committed to family, work, money, support. I don't know who he is. It's not the teacher person, that's not coming out. So that's what we got there for you. All right, now we'll do a similar thing. We've only got a minute to go, so we're going to do 3 on this side, 3 on this side, 3 from the bottom, 3 from that bottom. December, January. Okay, we'll do the same thing. Show me what else Bethel needs to see for December, January. And then when the buzzer goes off, which is very, very soon, we'll do the message cards for you to finish off. All right, show me what's coming towards Bethel for December, January, December, January, December, January. This is funny. These cards are showing me December as being more positive and January being a struggle. December, January, December, January, December, January. Okay, you've got 2 males. We'll look at January in a minute, but you've got 2 males there offering you to go, to do things. Okay, so December, we got 10 of Cups and Pentacles. Now the Pentacles are in reverse. That can be where you're deciding to let go of something or a person, but you're doing it for the greater good. The double 10s are beautiful, beautiful energy here, all about get-togethers, socializing, celebration. There is something that you want to do very, very traditional. This could be about Christmas. You may decide to do something about Christmas like you used to do when you were 5 years old, 6 years old, 10 years old, or what your grandparents used to do. Again, with this enlightenment thing, I feel like there's some kind of spiritual connection, spiritual enlightenment that takes you down this new path. Hidden energies in December, we've got recuperation going on, stepping away from things, taking a breather. We've also got burdens being overcome, and something completing. Now, I've just noticed you got 4 10s. You got 4 10s for December. This is all about finishings that you've been waiting for and some things that need to be done and completed. So I feel like something will finally be completed in December. Normally this is to do with somebody hitting the jackpot and selling a house, buying a house, getting shares, cashing in, getting inheritance, whatever. January, will be very quick with January. January is showing where you rip off the blindfold. You feel a little bit confused about which way you should go with things. Do not be impulsive, even if you feel that I need to make a decision, I need to do it now, I'm going to sign on the dotted line. Just take a breather and step back, have a bit of a rest. Someone from your past may be apologizing. There may be some kind of reunion going on in January. Do not be deceived here. Got the card of deception and lies in January, but then we have 2 energies coming in. One might be from your past and one might be new. This person would be very flirty, very fun, hardworking, possibly into physical fitness. This one could work with law, could be all about insurance and laws and following the rules. All right, and that's what we got for you, Bethel. Just to finish off, we'll do these now. Now it is nearly 12:30. I'm surprised that no one's in here today. I didn't see the people that normally come in here for lunch. They're not here today, so maybe I'm in luck. They're not going to come in here. One of the ladies that normally comes in here, she's never ever on the bar, and today she's on the bar. I actually asked her to turn the television down, and it's turned down a little bit, not much. All right, Bethel, think about 2 questions, because yes or no might come out of here. All right, this is for Bethel now, last messages. Good luck, Bethel. Your first question, we got the answer is no. I hope you wanted to know. We got wishes being fulfilled sitting right next to it. We got career success. That could be your court or whatever at the same time. Bottom of the deck, something might not be true. Somebody wants some more. And wishes coming true. You got wishes coming true twice. So if your questions, you were wishing for something and hoping for something, even though you got a no there, I'm going to say with double whammy of wishes coming true top and bottom out of a massive deck, I'm going to have to say that if you wanted a wish for something and you were wanting a yes, disregard the no. It could just be a no at this time too. You might have said, am I going to go and travel to Europe? Not right now, no. All right, everything's on hold at the moment. We're waiting to see what happens. So that's Bethel. Nita up next with a detailed reading. Holly, hang in there. We may get to you. And then we've got Sophie with a detailed reading. So we're probably going to finish. Let me just check PayPal, make sure nobody else is slotted in there. And Thanksgiving to those who have just joined us and in America that celebrate that. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Have a wonderful weekend for Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're feeling love and friendship and enjoying food together. Yeah, our last payment at the moment is coming in from Sophie. And if you're out there, James, happy Thanksgiving. No James again. I don't know what's happened with James. Anyway, all right. So up next we have Nita, not Jita, Nita. Have we got a question? There it is. What is Doug's true intentions towards you? We agreed to put a hold off on the legal divorce from September 23 until January 24. What will be the outcome? So you want to see if the divorce will still go ahead with Doug in January. Is that so? We're looking to see if it's a divorce or if it's still on hold. Okay. Or reconciliation too. That's an option. I'm not sure what you're wanting with this, Nita, whether you're hopeful for reconciliation or you are ready for divorce. Anyway, let's see. Show me what's the outcome for Doug and Nita. They have a divorce situation. Now, I'm pretty sure your name is not Nita, is it? Rizanita. Rizanita and Doug. What will happen coming January? Will there be divorce? Is it going to be finalised? Okay, these are jumping out, so I'll read these ones. You've got cards that represent reconciliation here, but then you've got... What is it you really, really are hoping for? Because your outcome all is emotional in a good way. We've got changes. It's almost like you have changed between September, deciding to put things on hold. Either you or him changed the mind, or there's somebody else in the picture, because I've got two males and I've got you and another queen as well. So it's not just depending on you and Doug. There's other people factored into this. I don't know if there's children involved as well, because this is showing me baby boy or girl, which can be an adult child, doesn't have to be a baby, but I'm talking about child that you may have had. In particular, something to do with a male energy here. I'm kind of feeling like, with what's been going on with you and him, you were supposed to get divorced, you've put it on hold. I just feel like there's somebody else around you that possibly either you want to be with them or they're hoping that you want to be with them. And whatever the outcome, I'm not seeing divorce, because for divorce I need to see particular cards. I am seeing the court. The court is sitting here. But whatever way you're wanting this to go, it's in your favor, because this is your reading, okay? We start off the reading where you or Doug is not talking about what you need to talk about. You're hiding something. You're very, very passionate about whatever's going on. You're very much, this could be your love and your desire for Doug, your love and your desire for your marriage, that you want it to work. But it also could be that somebody else is showing you interest, okay? Down here I feel that between now and then there's going to be arguments and going, that's it, I'm done. I want to finish. Because 9 of Diamonds can be where somebody has an argument and they say, that's it, it's over. It also can represent your fears around your financial situation if you divorce. Now, I am not seeing the divorce in January. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I'm just not being shown that you're actually signing documents. I'm looking for aces signing documents. I'm looking for a lawyer. The lawyer's not here. The only thing I got that's anywhere remotely attached to going to court, signing documents, getting a divorce is the Black 10. And the people are going to come in here for lunch now. So what we're going to do is Nita, Holly and Sophie, we're going to finish up now. And Nita, I'm going to put these back the way they are. And we've done 4 minutes. So I'll set my clock for like 7 minutes. And I don't want to lose what I've got here. So I'm going to keep these all in order and put them back out on the table. All right? So I'll just remove myself from this room and go into another room, and I'll get these last 3 ones done. Alrighty. So thanks everybody for helping. Holly, have you sent me an email? I won't turn this off until we've confirmed. Holly, you've sent an email. Sophie, send me an email please. And Nita, just send me an email so I can flick it back to you, okay? What were you saying there, Nita? You have an adult son. Okay. That's why we had the male energy coming out in the reading, because I could picked up on the one, but I wasn't sure if there was more. And yeah, so I picked up on the one. Holly sent an email. Sophie sent an email. Nita, just send me an email so I can reply to it to say, hey, it's Nita, and that way I can attach your reading. Okay? Add next year into your question, Holly. Holly, I'm just going to write the 3 of you down. Nita, this is emails. 1, 2. Holly, add next year. And Sophie. All right, that's 3. Okay guys, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll catch everybody next week. I'll be busy tomorrow. I don't know what's happening Sunday. If we happen to come here on Sunday, if the hubby wants to play a bit of snooker, I'm not sure. I might bring my stuff and go on live, but maybe. So keep a lookout, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification so you're notified that I'm live. But I should be back next Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what's going to happen there. All right. Alrighty, and I might be changing up where I go live. The hubby's sort of going into a different sport. That sport has a clubhouse, has a club like this. And yeah, so I might be coming live from a different location coming up. Fingers crossed if I can do it at that place. Anyway guys, I'm out of here. I'll just go and set up in a different room and continue on. Hopefully the music's not too loud in the other room. I might actually go down the lounging area and get a cup of tea and sit down there and do it, as long as there's nobody in there. All right, so Nita, yours will be first, and I've got the cards all still in order, ready for yours. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Enjoy yourself. Be safe, be well, and I'm very thankful for you all. Bye for now.